In this exercise I have to filter jobs by price range and sort by application count. So we have a data array of object and we can filter by price range using budget property, and sort by application count we can use this application property. And we have filter object that provide the filter information like minimum budget, maximum budget. So we have to filter by like inclusive. Minimum budget 3000 meaning 3000 and above. Maximum budget 8000 means 8000 and below. Next, sort by application. So I think this will be dynamic. It will be like either application or budget or title. So we have to think about it, because in title we don't have number, it will be string, so we have to use local compare to the string. Like we have to compare the alphabets. uh, Last one is a short order, so either it will be ascending or descending. So let's create one function. So let's first like see what we have to do. Step 1. In step 1 what we can do, we can filter by min, minimum and maximum in inclusive budget. uh, Next step will be sort by, and third will be short order. So let's see we can do this in this short by and short order in second step only, or we have to code uh, we have to code another like logic for short order only. Let's see. uh, let's create one function. I hope my screen is visible. uh, Function name will be filter price range, filter job by price range and short. What we can do, what we can put the name, filter jobs by price range and shorting. Yes, not like constant application. We have to like use application budget or title. We can pass the data job posting, and we can keep this name for parameter. Not, we cannot, otherwise it will be like not reusable for other data. Let's put other data. Then we can provide that filter object, so we have to call this below, so we can use, or we can put this above filter. Now we can use this filter object, filter option, and first we have to do filter by minimum and maximum budget. We can destructure filter option. What is this filter option? And we can destructure this minimum budget, maximum budget, short by, short order. uh, let's take that data, dot filter. Here we need budget, using budget jet. Minimum budget, this and above. So budget will be greater or equal to minimum budget, and we have to do calculation for inclusive. I have to zoom, let's zoom, or let's zoom out. You can see the code on the screen. Next logic will be budget for maximum less than or equal to max budget. So this is inclusive, and we don't have to return anything because we use shorthand arrow method. So this is not readable because it's in next line. I don't know how to correct this. Let's console it working or not. Console.log filter minimum maximum budget. So it should show in price range 3000 to 8000, not less than 3000 and not more than 8000. Let's do node exercise. So we have 7000, 3000, 8000, 5000. So not less than 3000. Let's first see that we have data with less than 3000 or not. We have data with less than 3000. Yes, as you can see, 1500, 2000, that will be less than 3000, and more than 8000. Yes, we have data. So our filter is working perfectly for minimum and maximum budget. Next we have short by. What we can put the variable name, short by, dynamic short by jobs. Not that will be for that this data only. We have to put name that work for all data. Budget also, like for this data only, we can remove this budget, so it will be more readable for other data. What is the variable name for short by? Short by let's do filter short by. For now I can't think the variable name for now. Filter short by, we have to use so here if minimum budget and max budget, then and only you can perform this, otherwise it should not filter by minimum and maximum. And If there is no minimum and maximum budget, then you can pass that original data, that will be data. And we can use filter sort by here, this filter by min and max we can perform. If there is already filter, then we can filter sort by on that min and max. Here we have to check if there is sort by or not, otherwise give this data, filter min and max. We can perform here. What we can do, the sort method will mutate this original data, that will be cause issue if we are using some library like Redux. Then we have a new method like dot to sorted, something like sorted. So this will not mutate the original data, so we can use this sorted. Or what we can do, if we have to use a sort directly, we can use by spreading this here. So this will create shallow copy. If you have nested data, then you have to do structured clone. For now, I have no nested data. We can do that later after we are done with this exercise. We can do that structured clone later to not mutate like nested data. So, let's use short or dot to sorted. Then inside a callback function, what it's take two parameter. We have object 1, so there will be object 1, object 2, and inside this, based on the sort by, like it also dynamic, so either application, budget, or title. If it's application, we have to identify as a string also. What we can do is, if object 1 and sort by will be, go here, is equal to number, or we can do type of if this will be number. Then what you can do is, object 1 of sort by, either it will be application or budget, by sort by minus here also we put logic for short order, but let not like make our code more confused. Let's do short only here, then we can do by descending and ascending later. uh, Sort by object 2, sort by, we have to return this. So here it will do ascending by default, else uh, if it's like we can use if else if. So more like we uh, put more like uh, if this data will be string, then do local compare, more specific, like either number or string. Object 1 dot to local compare, local compare. Here data will be for object 2. Why it's not working? Dot to local yes, spelling is wrong. Local compare to check one dot short by not exists on type string. Compare, there is this function for string. Let's see this string, why not work? Local compare to let's see on the prototype. Let's comment this and let's console the object dot get on properties name, and what we need, string or what we can, strings dot prototype. Let's see there is local compare or not. As you can see, not to local compare, it's local compare. There is not to local compare, there is local compare. So let's use this, copy this, not to local, it's local compare. Now it's working. Let's see it's working or not. We can console this short bash. So here we have like 3000 to 8000 and short by application. It should work on ascending, that will be 5, 8, 10, 12, 22 and 30, something like this in ascending. Let's console. So yes, working fine. Like 8, 12, 15 and 22, because we also filter the price, that's why that 5 is not showing, this 5 and other data. So it's working in ascending. So how we can do that short order uh, here only, like inside this filter sort by only, we can use the if short order. Let's do that here outside. Const short order filter. We can use this filter sort by. We have to check if there is short order or not. If there is short order, and else use this, we can perform here short. Let's use to shorted to not mutate data. Object 1, object 2, if short order is equal to descending, then do object 1 this is not right because it won't work. We have to again write logic for to local compare. Let's keep this here and try to do inside if yes, this is easy. If short order is equal to descending order, then do this 2 minus 1, else do ascending. This was easy. Yes. How many minutes? 23 minutes. Type of here also we have to do if else. If short order descending, then else also else use this and object 2 object 1 for descending order. Let's see, we have a filter object that have descending, so it should show highest first in application, so it should show 22, 15, 12 and 8 from first list. Let's run. So it's working. Yes, so previously it will be 8, 12 and 15, 22. Now it will be in descending 22, 15, 12 and 8. Let's check more filter. We have more filter object. Let's see, or let's mutate this filter only. Let's use title, and it will be ascending, so it should show A first, then A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So A, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There is no H, I, J, K, L, M, N. So A, G, N, something like that. A, G, N, M, something like that. Let's see. So our like filter, price filter, we don't have A first, so A will be less than or greater than 8,000, so it won't show, something like that. So our uh, this title shot also working. Let's use budget. It should do ascending by budget, that will be 3,000. Yes, 3,000, 3,000, 7,000 and 8,000 inclusive. Let's see. 3,000, I missed the 5,000. Where is 5,000? 5,000 is above. So 3,000, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, everything working fine. Let's use ascending. Where is the filter object? Ascending to descending. We already seen this is working, so let's do now. So now it will be 8,000 to 7,000 to 5,000. So our filter working perfectly fine. If you have any question, you can ask me. We don't have to use this sort filter code. We can put a condition here only. So we meet every criteria here, and we can use this function as it's a pure function. It does not cause effect outside. Yes, we have to use that, we have to create like that data const deep copy data. It will be structured clone, so it won't mutate. So we handle that part also. We can pass this deep copy data here. So we can use this as a custom hook, that uh, we separate logic from our component, and we use this logic to filter to render our data on the DOM in the list. We can use this function like custom hook to provide data. We can return it as an object like filter short by, or we can pass the data direct, or we can pass as an object or array. When we use custom hook, we have to use prefix. So thank you. How many minutes? This exercise takes so long, 30 minutes. So thank you.